Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for
XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Stan Martin.
Good old Stan trying again to make his way here in XFW. Nick Clark, thank you for sharing the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Good old Stan trying to make his way through XFW. So far, has not had a lot of success come his way. And tonight may be another issue. As tonight he will clash with the leader of the Wolfpack, Casey Vader. Jaime Rupert, thank you for liking the stream. Oh, look at this. Stan's charging around the ring. Is this serious? Is Stan actually going to try this? Casey Vader realizes what's going on. Here comes Vader. Swing and a miss. This match is already getting underway. Casey Vader now drops down poor Stan on the rampart. I've got to give Stan some form of credit here for being ballsy, for having the gumption to go after big Casey Vader as he made his way down, but I would not give him an A in the rank of intelligence, as he may have just unopened a monster he did not want to get involved with. Stan now taking down Vader. Look at this. Stan now wrenching back on the knee, spinning around a second time, trying to take the big man's leg out. Maybe Stan Martin is cut out for XFW. Stan now with a front face lock. Spins around neckbreaker on to Casey Vader. I think Vader got taken by surprise at the audacity. I spoke too soon. Vader with a kick in the midsection and lays into a clothesline. Vader now tossing Stan by his neck across the ring. Good Lord. And now stomping away. Vader easily with a size and strength advantage over Stan, not to mention the experience level. Oh, Stan, that right hand dropping Stan down to his knees, and a second one right to the side of the head. Stan may have bargained or gotten more than he bargained for tonight. Stan with a shot to the face. Vader now staggered. Stan with an Irish whip. Stan swinging too early. Tries it again. This time back body drop. Stan getting some offense in tonight. Vader dodging out of the way. Thumps him on the back of his head. And Vader again celebrating. And folks, I just don't think this young Stan Martin is just cut out for wrestling. But I'll give him what? He's got credit. He's got attitude as he's trying. I mean, to run up the ramp and attack the man that leads the Wolfpack. Casey Vader, the man we've seen with the attitude that knows no fear. Oh, and another shot again by Vader. Vader with a running start. Again, the right hand, Ryan Shook. Thank you for liking the stream. Vader now picking apart Stan Martin. Oh, Stan is up. Power bomb delivered. Too close to the ropes. Rick Fletcher, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Both men now. Vader drives Stan's head down to the canvas. Good Lord, Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing again. Stan with a nice shot to the forearm, trying to shake off Big Vader. But Vader again. Oh, good Lord. Those big right hands coming down to the back of the neck of Stan. Rick Fletcher now on a sharing spree. Thank you, Mr. Fletcher. Vader on the middle. Rope comes off, nobody home. Stan may have just saved his own life. Guiding out of the way as that giant body came crashing down from the middle rope. Vader double the counter. Vader with a knee shot. Vader picks him up. Suplex into a power slam now by Casey Vader, the leader of the Wolfpack. Vader's got him up. Uranagi. Good Lord. Drove him down to the canvas. That's it. Wow. Casey Vader, I shouldn't say surprised, making short work of Stan Martin. Boom. There's the powerbomb. Stan just happened to be too close to the ropes. Right here, folks. Look at Uranagi. Boom. The maximum force that Stan hit that canvas with was devastating. Red 1129, thank you for following.
Here is your winner, Casey.
Thank you for joining us.
Vader.
Casey Vader victorious tonight. Whoa, 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 whoa. Young Tyson Vader. Young Tyson Vader inside the ring. Casey now attacking his nephew. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Young Casey Vader inside the ring. Takes his uncle over. Vader on Vader fighting tonight. Casey Vader's tapping out. Casey Vader just tapped out to his nephew. Tyson now again wrapping over the arm, wrenching back on Casey Vader. Tyson Vader taking it to his uncle. Thank you for hosting. Chris Clixey over on Twitch as Tyson Vader exploder suplex onto Casey. Tyson Vader lighting up his uncle inside the square circle. Holy hell. Tyson Vader coming in, attacking his uncle. We've seen these two have issues in the past. It looks like young Tyson has had enough of his uncle telling him what to do, telling him how to act inside the square circle. Folks, we've seen these guys go back and forth for a number of weeks. Hell, it's even been months since this has happened between these two. And even Dirk Webb said there seems to be a crack in the shell in the House of Vader. And it seems to come to a whole point. Christmas, it must be great at that family's house, says Johnny Ivan. You're not wrong. I don't think there's going to be much of a Christmas in the House of Vader this year, folks. Casey Vader getting in his face of his nephew. All over, Tyson Vader showing respect to another opponent after a pinfall victory. Folks, a lot of wrestling is based on respect for your opponent. There's a whole hierarchy. There's rules of the squared circle. There is respect to be had when a guy's been in the ring as long as they have. And Tyson Vader showed that respect many months ago to Raiden Yamashita. And it set off his uncle saying, you don't do that. These people are below us. We're better than everybody else. And Tyson Vader did not comply with his uncle's rules. So that has been going on, and we've seen them fight at the Wolfpack compound. We've seen them fight inside the ring, and now we've seen each other attacking each other time after time again. I think there is coming an explosion that's going to take place inside the Wolfpack. Folks, last night, if you were watching XFW Danger Zone, we did find out that Hiro Katsuyori was attacked backstage by Seth Walker. We have learned that Hiro Katsuyori has sustained a minor concussion. He will not be here to compete tonight. He is staying a few nights in a hospital after that attack at that arena. But what we did learn tonight, folks, is that the Destroyer will go toe-to-toe with Seth Walker in tonight's main event. The Destroyer is back and oddly, or ironically, putting himself right back into what got him in trouble in the first place. He's picked up his workload. He's wrestling on almost every show he can. He's targeting some of XFW's biggest stars to prove a point. Now, he decimated Ramon Cruz last night. I've heard Ramon Cruz is not in the building tonight. He saw what Seth Walker did to Hiro Katsuyori. And the Destroyer and Hiro Katsuyori have a little bit of a kinship going, trying to watch each other's back. And Seth Walker losing to Hiro and then attacking Hiro. And now the Destroyer and Seth Walker will fight tonight. They are no strangers to one another. They have had some explosive matches in the past, and now they're going to collide again tonight. We've got a lot of other matches for you tonight, including Brian Blaze making an appearance here tonight in XFW. Big time Jim Slater is in the house tonight, folks. Now, originally Showtime Shane Black was going to be here, but he competed earlier today on TKWA Nightmare, successfully defending the TKWA Extremer Championship. Glee was also on that show, but unfortunately lost to the man known as The Hatred. Now, Glee did not make it to the arena tonight. We don't know what condition Glee is in. Hopefully, we'll find out down the road. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside for tag team action next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Again, I want to welcome everyone to tuning into XFW tonight. Cornelius Hubbard, Mary Barrett, Rick Fletcher, Johnny Ivan, some of our regular XFW gang. Thank you for joining in. Here comes High Voltage.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 424 pounds, High Voltage.
High Voltage have been making quite the name for themselves here in XFW. These two young men are on the cusp of getting an opportunity at Tag Team Gold and continue to impress everyone in the tag team division. But tonight they take on two monsters in the ring, relative newcomers, American Pain.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 516 pounds.
Derek Smith, sorry about that spoiler. If you didn't watch TKWA Live, you will enjoy the show. I had to watch the replay myself. But right now, my mind is focused on the match at hand. American Pain going toe-to-toe with High Voltage. Pyrus Glitzy, welcome. Over on the Twitch platform, thank you guys for tuning in. You sent your 13-year-old sister this stream. Well, keep in mind, XFW is rated M for mature. Sometimes we do have some language not suitable for younger viewers, but we try to keep it family friendly. We just want to make that promise all the time. Holy cow! Look at the spear right here from Dylan. Boom! Just ripped into Billy Miles. That was brutal. Clothesline again. Dex Dillon hitting hard early on in this contest on the Billy Miles. He just devastated him with that spear. Double team maneuver coming up. The Dillon clan getting ready. Up and down, assistant cutter. Lou lining up Billy Miles. We got to cover. Kick out by Billy Miles. We just saw Billy Miles with a fantastic one-on-one victory last week in the XFW program. And now takes him over, Canadian Destroyer. Sunset flip, powerbomb, landed and makes a beeline, tags in Terry Sabin, his partner. But can Sabin keep the big man off his feet? Can they take in the air? Use that agility, use that quickness. Snapmare driver. That'll definitely slow down one of the Dillon boys. Red 129, just saw that spear. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. And there's a fantastic super kick, spot on landed by Terry Sabin. Sabin so far has turned this match around for High Voltage, and now dragging Big Lou over the corner. Tag back in comes Billy Miles. High Voltage now looking for their own double powerbomb. Higher Hurricanrana into a powerbomb by High Voltage. Impressive offense. But Lou Dillon with a shot, trying to break that up. But Billy Miles keeps the pressure on. Samoan drop now. Lou Dillon is in trouble. Almost going for a tag, but Miles setting him off. Picks him up, holds him up. A shot to the head by Lou Dillon. Dillon now power driver position. Drops him down. Face first goes Billy Miles. Back in the corner we go. Tag in comes Big Dex. One was good for Billy Miles, getting set up a second time into that cutter. Wrong place, wrong time, and a knee shot. Dex Dillon now back inside the ring after Lou started getting the snot kicked out of him by High. Oh, what an overhand right. And a hateful gesture towards Terry Sabin. And that split second just gave Billy Miles the opening he needed as he goes to the air again and takes him down, high crossbody. Tagging comes Terry Sabin again. Dex and Lou don't want to underestimate high voltage. They don't want to give these guys too much time to recuperate, too much time to collect their thoughts, as these two can turn it around on a dime, as right now the half crab shows a stretch out Dex Dillon. Dex able to power through. Oh, and a knee shot again. Running in that knee right to the chin of Terry Sabin. Collar and elbow tied now. Oh, clapping the ears. Into a teardrop suplex now. Dex Dillon is starting to show the power that American Pain is known for. And now an Iron Claw! The Iron Claw! How often do you see the Iron Claw anymore in professional wrestling? The Iron Claw! Good Lord, talk about old school. Terry Sabin, they'll fight down a couple shots to the abdomen, and the clothesline takes down Big Dex Dillon. Watch right now. Turns around as Big Dex goes in the air. Now choke slam. Picks it up on a counter into a flatliner by Terry Sabin. Again, the agility. The athleticism of high voltage turning the tables on the much bigger, stronger American Pain. Ronald Starr, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. There's the strength again of American Pain. Turned his attention to Billy Miles and paid for it. Terry Sabin lights him up. Francis Turkey, thank you for liking the stream. That is an interesting name. Welcome to Saturday Night Showdown. Billy Miles now back in control, lighting up Big Dex Dillon into the turnbuckle. Shot to the face now by Dex. Dex fires him across the ring, back in home territory. And a tag. Rose got him up on the shoulder. Doomsday Device connects. And Sabin rolls over. Desperation shot and makes the tag. In comes Billy Miles. Miles with a single leg dropkick right to the chin of Lou Dillon. Standing shooting star press. High voltage in a good mood tonight. Over there's a hellacious shot. Both men now exchanging right hands. And another one back by Lou. Shot after shot now in the lift. I was shut down into the corner. Back and forth action tonight in Saturday Night Showdown in our opening contest, our second contest, I should say. I almost forgot about poor Stan getting his ass kicked in our first match of the evening. Look at these two back and forth, exchanging shots. I can't even keep control of who's got what. Uh-oh, Billy Miles going to the top. Comes off. Oh, he almost evaded it, but gets caught. Billy Miles saw him rolling out of the way. We got a cover. Two. Oh, and a save by Dex. Start press again. Up out of the way is Big Lou again, the knee strike. Ridiculous back and forth action from these two teams. This is outstanding. Turn around the clock. Oh, and a blind tag by Dex. Gets himself injected right into the match. And it instantly goes to work. Some low shots there. Oh, and ringing his bells. Merry Christmas, folks. That'll make it hard to hear tomorrow. Dex Dillon now back in the ring. Going to, oh, and a slap to the back of the head. Leg takedown now, and right hand's delivered to the top of the head of Billy Miles. American Pain struggling. The experience. Oh, back to the claw. Back to the claw by Dex Dillon. Again, the claw delivered a shot to the back of the head. Terry Sabin coming to the aid of his partner and just gave a shot to the face of Dex Dillon. Oh, and a kick now. High voltage. And now through the air and misses. Went for broke and came up with nothing. Holy hell, that was close. Kicked to the midsection, countered. Sweep down by Billy Miles. Miles once again taking advantage of the distraction by his partner. Oh, and a heavy shot to the face now. Picks it up. Oh, my dear Lord. Did you see that? Holy hell. Holy hell. That was brutal. suplex, spun him around like he was flipping a basketball into a powerbomb. Terry Saban just got broken in half. What an outstanding comeback for American Pain. Hazard warning was definitely taking it to the big men. Capitalizing on a few tactical errors. Right here was the claw. And that, folks, looked like it was coming to the end. There's the super kick to break it up.
Here are your winners.
Wow! What a turnaround for American Pain with a pinfall victory tonight over High Voltage. Wow. American Pain living up to their name tonight. What an outstanding match between two top-tier tag teams here in XFW. And again, High Voltage has been slowly working their way up to the ranks, but American Pain now nipping on the heels of every tag team in XFW, time after time again, getting themselves inside the ring and showing they have what it takes to last here in XFW. And again, folks, we know they have a past. We know the brothers have had similar rivalries in other federations. They split up for a small amount of time, but managed to put bygones behind them, got back together, and now are an absolutely decimating tag team. It's starting to get frightening to watch these guys as they seem to be working together a little bit more. They've adjusted to XFW. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing the stream again. I want to thank everyone for their support here tonight in XFW. All you guys who hit that like button, all you guys who hit that follow button, the new followers, those folks that are hosting over on the Twitch platform, and those folks that are watching over on YouTube, even though it's 3 a.m. over there, wherever it was. Variety Clicks Eagle said it was 2 a.m. where he's watching. Thank you, Variety, for staying up late with XFW and tuning into our broadcast. I know you said it's Sunday, but it's still Saturday here. But I'm glad you're staying up and enjoying the XFW brand of craziness that we have here, folks. And again, we've got a lot of stuff coming your way tonight. We've got a lot of matches as we get to the next match loaded up here and trying to find the music in this new crazy setup that I have put forth myself and continue to torture myself on making our broadcast stream here at XFW more and more involved on a regular basis. But XFW continues to fight on. And we're glad you guys enjoy it. Ronald Howard Stars, share the stream. Thank you, Ronald, for that. And again, thank you all you guys for tuning in to XFW each and every week. Now, as I said a little bit yesterday, XFW may change its scheduling just after the new year. I will have everything posted on that if and when that happens. So stay tuned to our Twitter at Bloodsword6, as well as our Facebook XFW, and we'll have more stuff on there. But right now, we're going to head to the ringside as the ladies take to the spotlight next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Miss Kitty Lee.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing
the lady that has sparked so much controversy
Vegas, Nevada,
in the women's division. This young lady has shown up here in XFW and set a way for the women's division unlike anything else. That's right, sir. You scream, and Kitty Lee will take your admiration. The former exotic dancer and Nevada business owner turned professional wrestler. I am happy every time this young lady gets inside the ring. And tonight she'll be taking on one half of Team Hotness, Brittany Brooks.
From New York, Brittany Brooks.
Brittany Brooks and her partner, Emma Fox, had a close encounter with the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships and came very, very close to capturing them for the first time for that team. I'm sure it's not the only time they're going to have that opportunity, as these two have been performing at a whole new level in tag team competition. Now we get a chance to see tonight how much of that has rubbed off on Brittany in singles competition as she goes toe-to-toe with Kitty Lane tonight. I'll tell you what, either way, whoever comes out on top of this one, folks, this is going to be a very, very attractive wrestling match, if you get my drift. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. And Kitty Lane starting things off. But Brittany Brooks firing right back with a couple shots. Brooks now rubbing a front face lock. Oh, into a chin buster, and Kitty Lane laid out already. We got a cover, leg is hooked. Lane gets the shoulder up early on. Take a lot more than that to keep Kitty Lane down. That kick looked a little low, and then a spear takedown by Brittany Brooks, taking an early charge here to Kitty Lane. Counter now by Kitty Lane, she goes to work. Right hand's delivered. Oh, that was a solid shot right to the jaw by Kitty Lane. And the leg lariat. Uh-oh, what is this? Oh no. Oh no. The fiery red has made her way out. Brittany Brooks, I'm just kind of passed out. Oh, and a shot to the face. Brittany Brooks is taking control now. Kari Foster now out at ringside. As Brittany Brooks goes to work, stomping away on Kitty Lane. And a big right hand now by Brooks. Kitty Lane has had issues with Kari Foster in the past. Foster blames her lack of spotlight as it is. Says she stole her thunder, and right now she's decimating Kitty Lane ever since Foster made her way out to the ring. And a big right hand. Brittany Brooks now laying in some shots, putting together momentum. Beautiful German suplex. Kitty Lane is in trouble. Fireman's carry takeover counter now by Kitty Lane. And a single arm DDT. And here comes Kitty Lane. Here comes, oh, and a shot to the face. A shot to the face by Kari Foster. The bell is rung. We are done. Disqualification. Kitty Lane will win this match. Foster delivers a shot right to the face. Kitty Lane cheated out of a full match, but again, I'm pretty sure that was the entire reason Kari Foster went down to the ring. We know Foster has an animosity, a pure hatred for Kitty Lane ever since she showed up in XFW. Now, Kari Foster is a former XFW Women's Champion and an outstanding in-ring competitor. But there's no excuse for the antics she's been pulling off the past few months. This is not the first time she has done this to Kitty Lane. She's come out and distracted her other matches, attacked her before and after matches, and now blatantly getting right in the ring and a high knee to the face, causing a disqualification. Now, Kitty Lane did get the victory, but I can guarantee you that's not the way she wanted to win that match. Now, again, folks, stay tuned. We've got a lot of matches coming your way, including that massive main event with Seth Walker going head-to-head with the Destroyer. Two of XFW's most decorated wrestlers of all time, 5-time former champion is the Destroyer, and a 6-time former champion world heavyweight is Seth Walker. Now, Walker had an outstanding career so far in 2020 with a number of victories, including his 6th run as XFW World Heavyweight Champion, and that is after he won an Elimination Chamber match and eliminated all 5 other opponents by himself. Walker pinned all 5 other top stars in XFW to capture that championship, folks. He literally walked through everyone. One Stick, is that how you say that? Welcome over on the Twitch platform. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you become a fan, and stay tuned to XFW's fully produced digital wrestling program. Thank you for joining us. Folks, we're going to head on the ring. Grim Loco taking on Aiden Scott next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. The lights go down, the fog comes up. One Stick, thank you for following. Thank you for becoming a fan of XFW. We hope you'll stay around and enjoy our crazy brand of digital professional wrestling as we await the arrival of Grim Loco. Loco, a former United States champion, former XFW Internet champion. And here he is, folks. They don't call him Loco for anything. The Luchador. Dirk Webb still insists that Loco is not from our universe. I don't know if you know me, folks, I'm a skeptic. A lot of folks feel that Loco has ties to Drago and the ministry. Again, I don't know if I believe that as well. One thing I do know is Loco is an outstanding in-ring performer, and it's only a matter of time before he's got more XFW gold around his waist. And there's another WWE logo I missed and got to get rid of. And tonight, Loco will clash with Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. This should be a very high-paced, action-filled match, as these two both are high flyers. Loco making his ominous entrance into the ring. Loco definitely ready to go here tonight. An XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And there's the music.
And here comes Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
And his opponent from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 225 pounds, Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott.
TKS, thank you for cheering over on the Twitch platform. Thank you for tuning in to XFW. The tip cup runneth over as Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott enters the combat zone. Mr. Amazing himself, a former United States champion, also an internet champion. Him and Grim Loco have so much in common, yet so much separate them inside the square circle. This alone could be a pay-per-view quality match here in XFW. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. Thank you for tuning in to Saturday Night Showdown.
All right, folks, we await the bell as Mike and Tara gets both men. Make sure they're both ready to go. And there we go, folks. We're off and running. Collar and elbow tie from both men already. Grim Loco grabbing on the arm, twisting away. Back into a hammerlock now by Grim Loco. Both men well versed in mat tacticians. Loco now jumping up, ripping back on the neck of Aiden Scott and taking him right down. Phenomenal jumping neckbreaker now by Grim Loco. Looking to flying to the air and overshoots Aiden Scott. Good Lord, by almost a foot. And Aiden Scott now with a hurricane on, fires right back. Aiden Scott now taking the opportunity. Up and down face first into the turnbuckle. Grim Loco got a little overexcited there. Over the ropes. And now Aiden Scott with a leg drop. I don't know if Grim Loco miscalculated how tight those ropes were for that high cross body. He overshot Aiden Scott. Good Lord, that was ridiculous. And now Scott, ever since, has been in charge, building momentum. Scoops on there by Aiden Scott as he can. Ooh! Shot to the midsection. Now Aiden Scott, full head of steam. Takes him out. Mujahid, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW, and thank you for tuning in to Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for becoming a new fan. Aiden Scott now picks him up, drops him across that top rope, just to make sure Grim Loco knows exactly how tight the ropes are tonight. Loco dodges out of the way. The clothesline and sends Mr. Amazing over the top rope, right out to the arena floor. Just like that, Loco turns things around. Loco up and over. Aiden Scott dodges out of the way. Aiden Scott may have Grim Loco's number tonight. Ooh, number of well-placed elbows right to the face of Loco. Aiden Scott starting to build some serious momentum. The crowd cheering behind him. Mr. Amazing has been a fan favorite here in XFW for a long time, since his debut, but Loco turns things right around. Loco himself has a solid following here in Sagari Mist.
Grim Loco now back inside. Loco following it again. The lariat connects from Grim Loco. Loco having a lot more. Oh, German suplex. Aiden Scott bent in half, but still gets the shoulder up. Grim Loco having a lot more success on the ground tonight than in the air, as Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott has preemptively shut him down every time he's going in the air. But right now, Hurricane Rana driver. Finally, Loco lands one of his high-impact maneuvers. Loco now going to the top, and Aiden Scott again getting back to his feet relatively quick. And a drop kick. This time it connects. Grim Loco finally getting his feet on and finding some form of grip here. Picks him up. Loco driver. Takes him up and over. Olympic-style slam. And Aiden Scott gets the shoulder up. Aiden Scott is known to be very full of resiliency, has a lot of drive and willpower, and can, just when you think the lights are out, pulls things back out and seems to click out, even from a ridiculous amount of damage at the hands of his opponent. One of the reasons he's called Mr. Amazing. But right now, Loco has turned this match around and is in control. Loco now with an Irish whip. Aiden Scott with a counter. Loco up and over the back. Loco wins a drop kick right to the face. Back to the top we go. Loco looking for a little bit of frequent flyer. Miles Phoenix splash connects, stealing one from the playbook from Aiden Scott, but again, barely a 2 count. Aiden Scott rolls back to his feet, lands a clothesline. Lights him up with a second one. Loco fires with his own. A drop kick now from Mr. Amazing. Mr. Amazing now with a burst of energy. We got a cover on Loco. Only a 2 count. Loco gets the shoulder up. Loco again going to the top rope. Shot to the knee. Amazing almost trying to bring him right down. Oh, the brainbuster. Brainbuster connects. Amazing rolls to the outside, trying to avoid any more impact from Loco, but Loco on the top rope. I don't think Amazing sees him, and he dodges him again. Loco crashes down to the arena floor in a fantastic impact. Amazing now back inside. Grabbing Loco by the face again. Super kick connects. And a standing Phoenix splash by Grim Loco. Wow. Loco almost instantaneously gets the shoulder up. Wow. Scoop slam now. Loco countering out. Loco takes him out around the world twice. Takes him down. Locks on the armbar. Mr. Amazing now struggling. Loco's put away a number of people with this maneuver. Aiden Scott got a tap. Aiden Scott tapped out by Grim Loco. Grim Loco cutting off the air attacks and takes it technical style. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors into the armbar. The very move that Grim Loco is able to capture multiple championships with. There's the super kick, and look at this. The standing Phoenix splash. Boom! Another look from another angle there for Grim Loco. Exploding offense 2 times around.
Grim Loco.
And manages to pull off an upset victory over Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Wow. Oh, Jesus. Grim Loco turning that match around completely on Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. Aiden Scott had an answer for almost everything Grim Loco threw at him. Each time Loco went to the air, Aiden Scott was able to avoid it, counter it, slam Loco down to the mat. But you see how well versed Grim Loco is inside the square circle, folks. Loco on a dime, changing his offense, going from aerial assaults to full-on technical wrestling, and changing things up and getting the submission victory over Aiden Scott. I'm sure that's not going to sit well with Mr. Amazing. We may see a rematch down the road, as these two are both entered in the United States Championship division. Both are scrambling to get to the top of that. Cornelius says Loco is going to join the MOD. Now, folks, there's been a lot of rumors about that very thing. Dirk Webb himself says he feels that Grim Loco has ties to the ministry here in XFW, to Drago and the Wanderer Owen Bush, and now the monster known as Fenric and River Styx. And the MOD has continuously seems to be recruiting new members time and time again. Now, we did see Drago lose last night in a very big upset to JT Wells. Now, Wells was scheduled to be here tonight, but we have not heard from JT Wells. He did not show up to the arena, nor did Drago, folks. So we're actually reaching out to some friends and family of JT Wells, see if they've heard from him, see what's going on. We're hoping we don't get another creepy cell phone footage of JT Wells getting the hell beat out of him, much like the Wanderer Owen Bush did before he was susceptible and under the control of Drago. But we'll find, as soon as we hear any information, folks, you will as well. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside for more one-on-one action next as Saturday Night Showdown continues.
And here comes Mark Collins.
One fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Entourage from
Mark
Cherry
Collins,
Hill, New
the
Jersey.
only competitor
Weighing in at
XFW
220
to ever hold on to
pounds,
2 championships
Mark
at one time.
Collins.
Collins, an outstanding in-ring competitor. And tonight we'll clash with Tiger Ramirez in one-on-one action. Collins holding the United States and XFW Internet Championships at the same time. Held on them for a number of months until losing them both in one fateful night at XFW Mat Mania. Has been struggling to get his feet running since then.
Had a very impressive victory 2 weeks ago. But now Morgan Steiner back at ringside. He was absent last night, but now back here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, paws out.
And his
Here
opponent
comes
from
Tiger
Guadalajara,
Ramirez.
Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Third generation superstar Tiger Ramirez. His grandfather wrestled under Lion Ramirez, his father known as Panther Ramirez. And Tiger keeping in the feline community
Legacy now as Tiger Ramirez here in XFW. And I can tell you, folks, this young man is outstanding to watch inside the ring.
his best of 7 series with Jesus Silva was stuff of legend here in XFW. Jesus Silva went on to be the XFW Internet Champion. Tiger Ramirez, however, has stuttered a bit and is still struggling to get a championship under his waist. But right now, Collins takes him up and over. Collins with a side headlock and a right hand to the face of Ramirez. Ramirez fires back to Collins with a slap to the face of Tiger. Tiger with a flash kick. Tiger with outstanding in-ring agility and now a shot to the face. Follows through the drop kick. Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez's blinding speed inside the squared circle. Collins, a very formidable, tactical wrestler. You see there the counter there, and goes right to the knee to focus on the limbs of Tiger Ramirez. Is a smart play for Mark Collins. If you take away the knees and the ability to jump, you can cut off Ramirez's arsenal in half. Ramirez now lands a clothesline and sends Collins crashing to the outside arena floor. Ramirez himself now going to the outside. And Steiner getting right in the way and cutting him off. Ramirez looked like he was going to the outside, but catches Collins in a clothesline. Morgan Steiner putting himself directly in line. Oh, and a shot right to the elbow. Or right to the eye, I'm sorry, by the elbow of Mark Collins. Collins now acting on a dominable stretch. Tiger Ramirez now fighting to get his way out. Hip toss breaks the hold.
Ramirez now fighting off. Ramirez picks him up and dumps him on the back of his head. Ramirez going right to the top rope. Collins getting back to his feet. Elbow firmly to the top of the head of Mark Collins. Ramirez looked like he got all his weight behind that one. That was brutal. Enziguri spins Collins around. What a shot to the head. We got a cover. Kick out by Collins early on. Collins back to his feet. Right in the face of Ramirez. Collins now. Powerbomb position. Oh, pile driver. A move that is banned in many professional wrestling federations. Looks like the WWE. We don't ban anything here in XFW. There's actually a number of wrestlers that called for Tiger Ramirez's Tiger's tail enziguri to be banned. But again, we don't ban moves here in XFW. If you don't want to get hit with something, your best bet is to get out of the way. Tiger Ramirez's Tiger's tail enziguri, a momentum-filled tornado enziguri. But right now, Collins whipped into that table as these two continue to battle on Saturday Night Showdown. Collins back inside. Ramirez an elbow right to the snout. And a leg drop to follow as Collins continues to struggle now as Ramirez is in control. And a body splash right across the mat. Ramirez with a cover leg is hooked. Again, only a 1 count. Collins continues to show the drive and willpower to win on. Shot to the face by Ramirez. And another one. Quick jabs. Collins counters through. Collins up and over. Crucifix driver. Drives Ramirez down to the canvas. Collins with an Irish whip now into the corner. Morgan Steiner shouting instructions to his man. Collins looks a little bit slow. He might have sustained a decent amount of damage as right now he struggles to get Tiger Ramirez on that top rope. Collins now on his way up all the way to the top. Go both men and off the top. Hurricane Rana from Mark Collins takes Ramirez all the way to the center of the ring. Here's the replay of that one, folks. Look at this. Boom. Down goes Ramirez. Ramirez able to counter now with a scoop slam. Big right hand there from Ramirez. Into a backbreaker. 2 knees right to the back of Collins. We've got to cover again. Again, Collins, not even a 2 count. I'll tell you what, folks, you might not like this kid's attitude. He might be an egotistical maniac. He might be, frankly, a full-on asshole. But Mark Collins is outstanding in the ring, and he's showing it tonight as he continues to fight on. Ramirez up over the top rope and hangs on for dear life. Collins through. Ramirez up inside. Miscalculated again is Tiger Ramirez. Final scary takedown now. Ramirez countering through again. And a big-time shot to the face. And a German suplex again by Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez now picks him up. Powerbomb, sit down for more impact. Collins rolling over. He might be out on his feet, folks. Ramirez down the top rope. Oh, big-time leg drop. Even Ramirez felt a little bit of that one. Ramirez now in the corner. This could be it. Ramirez winding up. Tiger's tail across the face. We got a cover.
1, 2.
And Collins again gets the shoulder up. Unbelievably. Ramirez looks astounded. Not many people can survive that. Into the corner. Collins now in a very bad way as Ramirez plants him on the top rope. Ramirez, Collins bouncing right off the rope. Collins now, Irish whip. Both men with a shoulder tackle. Collins continuing. Looks like he's struggling a bit. Collins might have a concussion. After that, Collins, full head of steam, puts the boots right to the face of Tiger Ramirez. Good night. That was horrendous. Look at this impact, folks.
Look at this impact right there. Ramirez still managed to get the shoulder up. Collins now standing over Tiger Ramirez. Ramirez counters, spinning heel kick in the face. What an absolute knockdown, drag-out battle between two top-tier stars here in XFW. Ramirez picks him up. The Falcon's arrow. Falcon arrow sets him down. And now Ramirez again in the corner. Collins in the center of the ring. And a second time it connects. Good Lord. That time, he didn't get so lucky. Tiger Ramirez gets the shoulder up, hits the Tiger's tail, and Collins somehow managed to get the shoulder up. Here was the first time after the Tiger's tail. Watch how close this count was. Boom. And there was the kick to the face by Collins. But Ramirez again lands the Tiger's tail for the second time, and it's too much to handle for Mark Collins. Quite frankly, folks, that is too much to handle for anybody. That move is absolutely devastating. The sheer momentum alone. And Collins suffered two of them tonight. Morgan Steiner does not look happy outside the ring as he stares down now at Collins, who rolled underneath the ropes. You see Steiner there flailing his arms in disgust. Someone needs to check on Mark Collins. An outstanding match by two phenomenal performers here in XFW. Again, Mark Collins, folks, is an outstanding in-ring competitor. And quite frankly, Tiger Ramirez, it is truly a shame the man has not had a championship around his waist yet here in XFW. He puts on an outstanding match every time he's inside the ring. Jaime Rubin says, when is he ever happy? Pardon me. As a matter of fact, Morgan Steiner was happy for a majority of 2020, as at one point he had all 5 championships under his wing. The only championship that has yet eluded Morgan Steiner is the Women's Championship. Although he had Tia Adams lined up for a couple of opportunities, she could not get over that mountain. But at one time, Morgan Steiner had the Tag Team Championship, the United States Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, and the Internet Championship, all in line. Over on Twitch, they're asking when YouTube, they're asking when our next pay-per-view is going to be. Our next large-scale event. Let us bring up the calendar here, if it will continue. Our next, let's see, we are going to, it's right or too much around Christmas, honestly. But it's looking like it's going to be December 26th. The day after Christmas will be XFW's next large-scale event. So you guys are all sitting at home, looking over your Christmas presents, maybe still a little drunk on some eggnog. XFW is going to fire things up and have a show for you. The name will be coming and revealed shortly, but that will be our next big-scale event. Will be December 26th here at Blood Sword 6 streaming. Right now, folks, we're going to head down for what could be a pay-per-view main event as Brian Blaze clashes with big-time Jim Slater next on XFW Saturday Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And here comes Brian. Whoa! And here comes Slater. Slater already in the rampway. Folks, we're going to get things started early on. Evolution and Brian Blaze are no strangers to one another. And big-time Jim Slater taking an early shot here at Brian Blaze. And a DDT on the entranceway by big-time Jim Slater as he goes to work on Brian Blaze. Blaze fires back with an elbow. Ooh, and a sidewalk slam. These two have met on a number of occasions before. Big-time Jim Slater is the man that took the World Heavyweight Championship away from Brian Blaze, as Slater was the first ever Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder. Blaze making a beeline for the ring. Slater now trying to get inside the ropes. And Blaze with a clothesline sends him right back to the outside.
And now Mike and Turner trying to get between them to try to make this match legitimate, try to allow Slater time to get inside the ring. Blaze rolls under the other side. Here comes Slater, here comes Blaze, and Blaze again with a shot. But Slater fires right back with a quick jab and a body tackle. These two hate each other. Brian Blaze has had animosity for big-time Jim Slater for a number of years. Again, ever since Slater captured the World Heavyweight Championship away from Brian Blaze. Referee up to a 4 count. I don't think these guys have barely made contact inside the squared circle since this match began. Slater goes back to the outside. That'll start the count over. Blaze going back in. Blaze to the top rope now. Off the top, and Slater connects with a shot to the breadbacks in. And now standing on the abdominals of Brian Blaze. Slater came out tonight for a fight. This match was signed a few weeks ago, and Slater has brought up a number of times how he wants to make an example out of Brian Blaze, since Brian Blaze has been tearing a hole through everyone in XFW the past few weeks and making examples of everyone as he works his way back to the top to be #1 contender here in XFW. Slater again with a counter. Blaze with a shot to the midsection now. And again the knee strike, but Slater stays on his feet. Blaze down front face lock. Vertical suplex. These guys, oh, now Blaze with a blatant chokehold on Slater, trying to slow the big man down. And now the ground and pound. Blaze going to work. And stomping away. Brian Blaze now trying to slow down the momentum that Slater has built so early on. Up on the top rope goes Slater again to the outside arena floor. Referee will start the count. Brian Blaze just took the top turnbuckle off, exposing that steel ring as Mike Atura's making a count. Both men inside the ring. No. Slater sent chest first into that exposed steel turnbuckle. Blaze winds up a second time, and again Slater crashes into that buckle. Brian Blaze taking shortcuts tonight on Showdown to try to get an edge over the big man of Evolution. Slater again delivering shots. Right to the head and stop. And now back to the chokehold. Brian Blaze strangling away on big time Jim Slater. And now a neck breaker. Brian Blaze systematically tearing apart big time Jim Slater after Slater with an early on attack. What is Blaze doing now? This is not an Extreme Rules match. But here comes Brian Blaze with his steel chair. Mike Atura now trying to take that chair away. Slater again with a shot to the midsection. And another time into that steel exposed turnbuckle. Blaze goes right back to the outside of the ring. Right back after that steel chair again. Slater now coming outside. Blaze hooks it up with a neck breaker. And again the steel chair. Brian Blaze is going to get himself disqualified if he doesn't quit the games.
2.
Blaze down with the chair firmly in that turnbuckle. Mike Atura hasn't seen it happen yet. Brian Blaze, scoop slam. Blaze now getting wind up. Oh! And Blaze sends him square into Mike Atura and the steel chair. Slater gets lit up. Blaze taking advantage as Mike Atura had his back to him. And now again with that steel chair, in comes Slater. Mike Atura again taking away Slater with an opening. He's going to take advantage. Irish whip by Slater and a big boot. Mike Atura 3 times now taking away. Ooh! Brutal right hook there by Jim Slater. How much does he have left in the tank after Blaze has landed a number of shots? And there's the spine buster. Spine buster by Brian Blaze. Explosive offense. 2. Brian Blaze victorious over Slater after Blaze takes a number of shortcuts Right there, folks. Boom, the exclamation point after Slater sent a number of times into exposed open steel turnbuckle and then sent head first into a chair wedge in the opposite turnbuckle.
Your winner,
Ryan Blaze taking apart Big Time Jim Slater. Oh, what is this now? Ryan Blaze going outside the ring, tossing Slater back inside. Come on, this is unnecessary. Blaze now with a steel chair. Slater laying helpless. Oh, come on, a shot across the back. Brian Blaze with a shot across the back. Oh, no, double arm DDT. Brian Blaze putting the exclamation point on it, attacking Big Time Jim Slater after the bell is over. Brian Blaze ever the jackass here in XFW, folks. And again, you can boo the man all you want. You can call him names all you want. He has said in the past, the more the fans are angry, the more his self-esteem has risen. I guarantee he attacks Slater after the match just to get the audience more riled up, just to get people upset. That's what Brian Blaze looks to do. And again, I know damn well it will not be the last time we've seen these two go at it, as Slater and Brian Blaze have a deep hatred for one another. Slater being the first ever Extreme Opportunity briefcase holder and cashing it in on Brian Blaze, getting a championship. Blaze has ever since, then later on, Blaze going after Mad Dog John Rogers, putting Rogers on the shelf after a brutal attack backstage, causing third-degree burns to John Mad Dog Rogers in the backstage area. And then saw Rogers and Blaze collide for a while. Showtime Shane Black has had run-ins with Brian Blaze. All three members of Evolution know Blaze very well, and it doesn't seem to end. Brian Blaze never lets things go. Just when you think it's in the past, he will bring up something, attack you out of nowhere. And we saw that just tonight. Even though Big Time Jim Slater tried to play the same game, attack Blaze early on. And now just as we're in between the match and back here, the intern said they saw earlier the two got into it back in an interview section, exchanging words backstage, so that's probably what it was. Brian Blaze getting under the skin of Slater, causing him to wrestle off his game tonight, folks, and that's what we get. Brian Blaze victorious tonight on Saturday Night Showdown, and again, the ways that he uses, the way he attacks you inside the squared circle, it's just textbook Brian Blaze. Well, folks, we're going to head to ringside. Jesus Silva clashes with the newcomer Savage Andre Stevens next on Saturday Night Showdown. And here comes Jesus Silva.
One fall. Making his way to the ring from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. Weighing in at 209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva, the youngest champion ever in XFW. This young man is an outstanding in-ring competitor. Best known for his best of 7 series with Tiger Ramirez, and has had a lot of success since then, and that looks to continue that success, looking to get himself back in a championship opportunity. But first we'll face the newcomer in XFW who has made a massive impact since debuting, Savage Andre Stevens.
Stevens just had a hellacious battle with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet the other night, which ended in a count-out draw as the two didn't get back inside the ring as the animosity level continued. And Savage Andre Stevens had been running his mouth backstage in the locker room time and time again. Look at this, Jesus Silva now charging up the rampway. And here we go, folks.
And Andre Stevens sent into the barricade.
Stevens has been known to run his mouth and repeatedly telling a lot of folks boxing is superior to wrestling. And whether your opinion lies, whether you're more fan of a boxer or professional wrestler,
You need to pick and choose where you say things, and Andre Stevens has been getting in the face of every wrestler in the back and saying boxing is better. And that does not sit well with many of the roster, as right now Stevens lights up Jesus Silva, the combination, and Silva is down. Stevens yet to take off his robe. And again the shot, and another haymaker shot by Andre Stevens, lighting up Jesus Silva. Silva now the chin buster. And a clothesline, and sends Steven right back outside the ring. Jesus Silva is a very, very proud luchador here in XFW. Oh, what a phenomenal high impact DDT. Andre Stevens now on the receiving end of the high impact style. Now a Frankenstein. The animosity, the level of anticipation in some of our wrestlers tonight, folks, has become palpable. And again, this all stems because Andre Stevens keeps running his mouth to all the wrestlers, and Jesus Silva takes a lot of pride in professional wrestling. He's been wrestling since he was 13 years of age in Mexico, got to XFW at 19, and is currently 20 years of age. Here goes Stevens again. Quick right hand jabs, and a left hook, and again, Silva is down. Stevens now ripping down the arm, using the ropes as a weapon against Silva. Silva dodging out of the way. Snap now by Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva inspired by watching old tapes of the Silver King wrestle in Mexico. Jesus Silva has a long respect for wrestling and believes in the rich history of it. Silva now up and over the top again. Andre Stevens countering through, and Silva sent to the outside. Referee will start the count. Andre Stevens, surprisingly, staying inside the ring. Oh, as Silva flies right back in, that explosive speed, and gets right back on attack. German suplex connects. You don't have German suplexes in boxing, Andre Stevens. Welcome to XFW. And a combination of his own. And Silva now an explosive offense. Taking it to Andre Stevens, now putting on a plethora of moves. Putting on a clinic. Andre Stevens with a nice counter, though. I will give him credit for that, folks. This young man has adapted to professional wrestling very, very well. It seems his in-ring arsenal grows weekly, as he is very determined. We did see last night as he took on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. It took him a while before he even threw a punch inside the ring, trying to take it to Sweet. Only wrestling moves. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream, as Jesus Silva now stomps away in the chest of Andre Stevens. Silva now on the outside. Stevens trying to get back to his feet, but is weak in the knees after the offense. Silva up and down and takes him down. Big time attack there by Jesus Silva. We've got to cover. Two. Kicked out by Andre Stevens. Oh, great, folks. The hatred back inside the squared circle. Jesus Silva up and over into the stunner and takes him down. We've got to cover now on Andre Stevens. Micah Turner out of position. Two. Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva pulls off the victory tonight over Andre Stevens. Andre Stevens bit off more than he can chew, getting in the face of Jesus Silva earlier tonight. Spit in the face of the luchador heritage. And Jesus Silva lighting up Andre Stevens. In fantastic fury, Silva proving his point tonight and taking out Savage Andre Stevens. Jesus Silva looking in fantastic performance tonight. Again, Savage Andre Stevens has been running his mouth backstage, and while I don't claim to know anything about boxing, they are amazing athletes in the world of professional boxing. But to come into the world of professional wrestling and brag that boxing is better, to get in the locker room and get in the face of every wrestler say boxing is better than what you do, and I'm here to prove that, it's just something you shouldn't do in a locker room. You can have your opinions or whatever you want to do, but to do something like that just shows your lack of respect for other athletes in the world of sports. And that is something that Savage Andre Stevens seems to do. Jacobite Games, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. And it just makes me wonder, what is Savage Andre Stevens' end game? What does he hope to accomplish by upsetting the wrestlers, by spitting in their face? Or does he truly believe that that's what it is? James Patrick McMahon, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here at XFW tonight. And again, folks, try to not pay attention to the comments of the hatred in our chat rooms. This wrestler from TKW continues to plague us. Yes, Hatred, we know you beat them in Maniacal Glee today on TKWA Nightmare. But the guy makes me nervous, folks, every time he's in our chat room. Every time he's here, which means he could be lurking around in the building, attacking other WX or XFW wrestlers. The hatred is something, folks, it's like a cockroach that won't go away. Every time you go down into the bowels of a building, he's in the corner somewhere. I've heard someone say he takes a shit in the back of the boiler room because he prefers that over the restrooms. Now, that's just hearsay, folks, but the man is insane. And now when you put him and the Maniacal Glee in the same ring together, folks, I'm not sure the universe can contain that much insanity at one time. And it happened today, TKWA Nightmare. Folks, I'm sure it's not the last we're going to see these two clash, as neither one seems to let anything go ever. And I know personally, folks, the Maniacal Glee was not happy with the outcome. He was supposed to be here tonight, but has decided not to show up. Again, we didn't hear a word from Glee because Glee doesn't speak. But normally he's got some chirps or interesting giggles. But for today, folks, it was all growls and very sinister noises coming out of the Maniacal Glee. So I'm sure that will not come to rest anytime soon. But right now, we're going to head down the ring as two legendary tag teams collide in a no-holds-barred tag team match next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen,
the following contest,
the legendary XFW White Dragons,
on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 454 pounds.
Akira Matsuda and Kushida Satora, the legendary tag team here at XFW. They have been here since day one. They've been all around the world. They've competed in all types of matches. Electrified rope matches, death matches, exploding ring matches. They have been all around the world. They've captured tag and singles titles in just about everywhere they have been, and they continue to dominate here in XFW. And tonight, they will clash with their long-time rivals, Pain and Terror. And this time, folks, the rules have been thrown out the window. The only rule in this match is you have to tag. Everything else is out the window. No disqualification, no count out. So even though you've got to tag in your partner, folks, that in this match is going to be more of a guideline than a rule. And here comes Pain and Terror.
At a combined weight of 500 pounds.
Pain and Terror, a former 6-time XFW World Tag Team Champions. These two monsters from Romania dominate inside the ring each and every time they're there. And this type of match, when the rules are removed, both these teams excel in these types of matches. Both know a brutality unforeseen by many other tag teams. Look for this one, folks, to be absolutely brutal. I expect it to be bloodshed. I expect it to be broken bodies, as these two teams know each other inside and out and have an absolute disgust for one another. And folks, that's all just based on competition. They're so evenly matched. And here we go. And Victor Payne started things off, charging across the ring, taking down Akira Matsuda with a Luthez press and stomping away. And now a European uppercut. Maybe with Payne and Terror, it's a Romanian uppercut. We're going to have a Dirk Webbin on that. Akira Matsuda now fires back and lands a clothesline. Both these teams have traded back and forth the XFW Tag Team Championships on a number of occasions. The rivalry started many, many years ago. Oh, did you hear that enziguri? That was a devastating impact by Akira Matsuda. And already up and over the top rope goes Victor Payne. Oh, and Damien Terror lights on Matsuda with a shot to the head. Matsuda looked like he's going to dive over. Oh, but lands a clothesline. You saw there was no count out. There will be no count out. No disqualification in this match. Turn around now by Victor Payne, has slapped in the back of the head. Matsuda now with his own counter. And a drop kick right to the back of the neck. And Matsuda retreats back to his corner tag. Here comes a Kushida Satora. And a tag in comes Damien Terror. And again, both these teams know each other. They respect one another. At the same time, hate one another. And Damien Terror overpowering Kushida Satora with a spine buster. Now double underhook and takes over the suplex. These teams may very well tear each other apart tonight. No title on the line. Just a ranking match for the tag team division. But each time these guys are across the ring from one another, it just gets brutal as Akira or Kushida Satora now is on the top rope. Tell me he's not going to try. Holy hell, senton! Both men now writhing in pain on the outside. As Satora came down, and now a German suplex on the outside. And again, folks, there's no count out in this match. These guys can spend the next 3 hours beating the hell out of each other on the outside. And right now, Damien Terror landing a number of shots in the face of Satora as he's placed against that barricade. Ooh, gut-wrench suplex now on the outside. Damien Terror is frighteningly powerful. Satora downing out of the way. And a combination of strikes by Satora lights up Damien Terror. Uh-oh, folks. Satora down underneath the ring. He's got a chair in hand and across the top of the head. And another shot. And now Akira Satora coming into the ring and goes after Victor Payne and takes Payne to the outside with a powerbomb. All four men now going at it. Akira Matsuda taking it to Victor Payne, while Satora and Damien Terror still go at it. Oh, what a right hook there. Kushida Satora just got knocked out. And a clothesline now from Victor Payne as this match continues on. Diving tag, in comes Kushida Satora, or Akira Matsuda. Matsuda diving over the clothesline. These two teams know each other so damn well. Beautiful moonsault now by Akira Matsuda. Damien Terror on the outside. Victor Payne now with a counter on Akira. Akira lights him up with a shot to the face. Matsuda now high flying with the drop kick right to the top of the head. But again, Victor Payne, knowing his territory, turns it around again, tag. In comes the big man. Double team maneuver, shot right to the open ribs, and a spear to follow through. Akira just got laid out. Matsuda, though, gets back to his feet, surprisingly quick, and tosses the big man up and over. Matsuda now going right outside. Damien Terror in trouble, laid out on the outside arena floor. Sending the barricade now. Matsuda now going underneath the ropes, another chair in play. Damien Terror still against the barricade, he takes a shot to the head. And now swinging away at the legs of Victor Payne. And another shot to Damien Terra at ringside. Goes for a spinning kick. Big man out of the way. Akira sent crashing the outside arena floor. Victor Payne watching on as his partner goes. Oh, goes the work chin buster now by Matsuda. And a combination. Ew! Bicycle kick to the back of the head. Oh no. Akira Matsuda now tearing apart our t-shirt table at ringside. Matsuda now with a shot. Sets him up on the table. Damien Terra with a counter, bounces him off the apron. But Matsuda again with a shot. And drives the elbow down. Oh, and it sweeps out the leg of Victor Payne. Good Lord. Akira Matsuda. And now center the table. Oh, and it drives him back in. And now Kushida Satora making his way to ringside. All four men now on the outside. Victor Payne lighting up Satora with a shot and a clothesline as Akira Matsuda. Oh, devastating kick to the top of the head of Damien Terra. However, his partner Kushida Satora is in trouble. The crowd now in this is awesome chant. Satora unconscious on the outside arena floor. Into the turnbuckle. Akira Matsuda now in control. Stomping away on Damien Terra. Where does Akira go? Oh, we know what this is, folks. Get ready for some high flyer mileage as Akira Matsuda goes across the ring. An unbelievable agility by Akira Matsuda. Look at the height, folks. Look at the length. And Damien Terra still somehow manages to get the shoulder up. Matsuda again going to the outside. Matsuda pulling out a table from underneath the ring. And goes right back to work on big Damien Terra. Terra catches him into a powerbomb. Damien Terra scouted the Hurricane Rana and lights up Akira Matsuda and now picks him up. Ew! Devastating move now by Damien Terra to Akira Matsuda. Matsuda, the table's turned on him. No pun intended. I think he's put a table inside the ring. Into the corner we go. Akira Matsuda now countering out again. Repeated shots down to the leg of the big man. Snapmare countered. Runs over a clothesline up into a flatliner. Good Lord, these teams know each other so damn well. Matsuda now setting up the table. Victor Payne on the outside, screaming for a tag, trying to get his partner outside the ring. Uh-oh. Akira Matsuda setting up Damien Terra across it. Akira Matsuda going to the top rope again. Matsuda at the top, senton through. Both men broken in half on the other side of the floor. Good Lord. A tag, in comes Kushida Satora. Satora picks him up. Satora spits in his face. Satora with the mist. Satora with the green mist. In the face of Damien Terra. And now goes to the top rope. Damien Terra absorbing a lot of damage now. And off the top rope. And more of the green mist comes out of the mouth of Kushida Satora. He dumps on the back of his head. Diving tag, in comes Victor Payne. Can Payne turn this around? He gets sent right over the top rope now by Kushida Satora. Damien Terra and Victor Payne now in trouble. The White Dragons on an absolute rampage. Oh, it's sent to the table. Is Kushida Satora. Victor Payne countering through. And a right hand now by Payne. Victor Payne mounts him again. And now repeated shot to the side of the head of Kushida Satora, who is now busted open. Satora now busted over at the hands of Victor Payne. Gets sent back into the ring. Satora not moving. Akira Satora comes in over the top rope with a shot to the back. Completely legal in this match. And now double team maneuver. Both men down as Akira Masuda. Now off the top of again is sent on again. Things are quickly breaking down tonight in this match. Satora takes out Dignitary to headbutt with a counter. Both back and forth now between these guys. Satora picks him up and lands the Uranagi. Good Lord. Hellacious battle back and forth between these two teams. Tables and chairs are all around the ring broken as these men continue to battle. And now Red Mist, how does he keep that much in his mouth? Both men going to the top now. This could be Double Dragon. It is! Double Dragon connects on top of Victor Payne. We've got a cover. The Dragon's victorious. Good Lord. I knew there'd be blood. I knew it'd be a battle. But the White Dragons victorious over their longtime rivals, Payne and Terror, tonight. After all four men broken and beaten down. What an absolutely fantastic match between those four men. But the legendary White Dragons victorious again on Saturday Night Showdown. Unbelievable action between two of XFW's most legendary teams. Again, folks, I knew there'd be blood. I knew there'd be extreme violence in that match. Again, the White Dragons taking it to a level that very few teams can do. And a lot of teams cannot handle what the Dragons spew out. But Payne and Terror do just that. And that match could have gone either way at any time. Folks, what an outstanding match back and forth. But next, folks, is our main event of the evening. Seth Walker took on Hiro Katsuyori earlier this week on XFW programming. And Katsuyori getting Seth Walker to submit to what he calls the Hero's Hold. Set Seth Walker off on an absolute rampage of violence and misery. Attacking Hiro Katsuyori backstage. I believe we still have the clip here. Folks, again, this is it here after the match took place. You're right here putting him through the table and just laying in a number of shots. I apologize about the weird effects there. My lighting is not up to par tonight in the studio. But right here, boom, over the top of the head. Seth Walker laying in those chair shots, and then more chair shots to the back of the head of Hiro Katsuyori. And then a third one. And then Walker using this devastating slam that he uses, where he picks the man up and drops him down on the head. Right here is where they're saying Katsuyori caught the concussion. Right here, folks, boom, on the top of his head. Hiro Katsuyori laid out by Seth Walker. Now in the past, Hiro Katsuyori has come to the aid of the Destroyer. And the Destroyer has now come to the aid of Hiro Katsuyori in the past. The two have a somewhat working friendship, if you'll say, here in XFW. But now, the Destroyer has targeted Seth Walker after he laid out his friend, and that is our main event, folks, and that is set to happen right now. Strap in, folks. This one could be a roller coaster. The Destroyer coming out and decimating the World Heavyweight Champion last night in XFW. Friday Danger Zone. And now tonight, goes head to head
representing
with that
Entourage
man right there.
From Fort Worth, Texas.
The sixth-time
Weighing in at 262
former XFW World
pounds,
Heavyweight Champion Seth Walker.
Walker.
Walker ever looking comfy. You'll notice, folks, that Morgan Steiner is not at ringside. I have learned that Steiner was staying away as the Destroyer put out word if Steiner interferes tonight, he would, and I quote, strangle that tiny old man's neck. So Morgan Steiner is watching this match from the locker room, and I can't say I blame him. I would not want to be anywhere near an angry Destroyer. However, Seth Walker does not seem to have that issue, does not seem to care. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The Destroyer making his way out to ringside. The most respected and feared man in the locker room of XFW. Many folks now inside joke on the Destroyer, calling him the Mandalorian of XFW because no one has ever seen the Destroyer without that mask on.
The Destroyer.
Johnny Ivan, thank you for sending 500 stars. Johnny, thank you so much. Thank you for your continued support of XFW here at Bloodsport 6 streaming. Thank you for sending stars our way. Jaime saying he wonders if Walker's going to be able to walk away after the Destroyer gets done with him, folks. This could be even more brutal than the last match we just saw. Even though this one is not no disqualification, I expect these two to leave nothing on the table. Destroyer firmly believing in the masked wrestling legacy. And here we go. Both men charging in already out of the start. Both men swinging wildly. The Destroyer not connecting with a couple overhead shots. The Destroyer now weighing in. Walker already dropping down to one knee. This one is going to be fast-paced and angry, folks. The Destroyer now again. Right hand. Strike after strike after strike. And now driving the shoulder into Seth Walker. And now the knee strike to the face. What is this? What is going on? Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Champion. The World Heavyweight Champion is making his way out here. Walker's getting back to his feet. Walker with a strike to the back. Ramon Cruz out here. Walker now goes to work. The World Heavyweight Champion now at ringside. And then Walker now going to work. Shaquille, thank you for liking the stream. Oh, Walker now taking advantage. Ramon Cruz now making his way back to the locker room. The damage has been done. The distraction was in as the Destroyer was quickly burning through Walker the way he did the champion last night. Showcat, thank you for liking the stream. That's an outstanding name. Thank you for tuning in to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Walker now taking advantage of the distraction by Ramon Cruz, the current World Heavyweight Champion, and now laying in some heavy damage to the Destroyer. The Destroyer now reeling on the defense. Can he recover as Walker? Well, with a snap and a stiff kick to the back now. You see the Yamamoto Bluetooth device, the Destroyer's torso now going into yellow already, sustaining a decent amount of damage in the hands of Walker. Again, after the counter, both men now, and the Destroyer lays him out with a hell of a lariat. Walker countering out of the way. Walker now goes right back at it, and a sidewalk slam now. These two have no love lost between them. Walker now pinching, trying to wear down the Destroyer, ripping on the trapezius. Kurt, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Oh, a big right hand now by the Destroyer, and again the lariat. The The Masked Man now delivering a number of elbows in the sternum of Seth Walker. Walker with a counter into the turnbuckle goes the Destroyer. Walker winds him up and sends the Destroyer into that ring post, shoulder first, and now Walker staring down. You can see the cold, dead eyes of Walker looking into the Destroyer. The Destroyer gets back up. Walker right back to work. Big time impact there by Walker. Takes the Destroyer down. The Destroyer now trying to get back to his feet. Walker now stalking over him. A shot to the face down by the Destroyer. And he tosses him across the ring. Does the Destroyer good? Lord. Walker again with a counter. The Destroyer fires back at one of his own. The Destroyer picks him up. Powerbomb to Walker. And the Destroyer is in charge again. I knew this one was going to be brutal, folks. Walker into the turnbuckle now. I knew this one was going to be rough. Walker now trying to get back to his feet. The Destroyer screaming at him to get up. And here comes the Destroyer and a neck breaker. The Destroyer now on the offense. After the World Heavyweight Champion came into the ring and distracted. Destroyer now with elbow shots. Repeatedly to the chest of the former 6-time World Heavyweight Champion. Walker up and over right to the outside. We knew this one was going to be bloody, folks. We knew this one was going to be a battle. Destroyer sends him careening back inside. The Destroyer now going to the top rope. This is something you don't see often. The Destroyer on the top rope. Holy hell! Delivers an elbow drop. Walker gets the shoulder up. I have not seen the Destroyer go to the top rope in years. Destroyer now full Nelson, up and down goes Walker. Walker now being picked apart by the former World Heavyweight Champion. Walker now going to work, kicking on that newly repaired knee of the Destroyer. Suplex now from Walker. Walker taking advantage, kicking out that newly surgically repaired knee of the Destroyer. Walker with a clothesline. Walker with a second one. Now the Destroyer on the defensive end. Big time clothesline by Seth Walker. Destroyer rolls to the outside. Knockdown drag out match here in our main event tonight, folks. Walker now tossing the Destroyer back inside. Walker picks up the big man. The Destroyer with a forearm. Connects. Lightning speed by the big man in blue. Oh, double underhook. Walker's powerbomb. Or pile driver now. By the Destroyer. Walker now reeling. Right hands by the Destroyer. Walker in trouble. Walker trying to get back to his feet, down on one knee. The Destroyer picks him up a second time again. The powerbomb delivered. The Destroyer now in the corner. Wave and destruction kick connects. We got a cover. That's it. The Destroyer laying out Seth Walker. Even after Ramon Cruz came in, causing the early on distraction, the Destroyer able to recover, lands the wave of destruction kick and pulls off the victory. Ramon Cruz has to be shaking in his boots. The Destroyer victorious tonight on Saturday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the stars, the likes, the shares, the new fans. We will see you next week when XFW returns. Stay tuned for updates on our wrestlers as we will have them as soon as we can. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week for more XFW action.